First, I will start with the leader background. Steve Jobs is an American businessman and inventor who was born on 24 February 1955. He co-founded Apple and had a huge impact on the personal computer, music and mobile phone sector. He was raised in Mountain View, California and attended Reed College in Portland, Oregon after graduating from Homestead High School, but only for 6 months. Jobs moved back to California in 1974 and started going to the Homebrew Computer Club meetings where he first met Steve Wozniak. Subsequently, Steve found Nets, a business that develops computer platform, and he also bought Lucasfilm's computer graphic department, which subsequently evolved into Pixar Animation Studio. Under Jobs' direction, Pixar created a number of popular animated features, including Toy Story movie. Steve Jobs received a pancreatic cancer diagnosis in 2003. He resigned as CEO in August 2011, and at age 56 years old, he passed away suddenly on 5 October 2011. Next is the business background. Apple is an American global technology firm that creates, produces, and distributes software, internet service, and consumer goods. It is well known for its cutting-edge products, well designs, and intuitive interface. The computer, audio, smartphone, and tablet industries, among others, have all been significantly impacted by Apple. On April 1, 1976, Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne established the business. It began in the Los Altos, California, garage of Jobs' parents under the name Apple Computer Company. The company experienced tremendous growth throughout the 1980s, driven by the introduction of the Macintosh in 1984. However, Apple's success declined in the 1980s and early 1990s as a result of internal disputes and managerial problems. Under Jobs' direction, Apple prioritized product innovation and unveiled a number of revolutionary items. Apple continued its run of innovation, ushering in a new product category and enjoying enormous economic success. Apple is one of the world's most valuable companies, with a strong presence in several markets nowadays. Its customer base is devoted and its product ecosystem is renowned for its flawless integration.
So next we move to the question number 2 by me. So why was Apple so successful in the initial years of the PC industry? Apple was so successful because of a few factors. The first one, the amazing leadership of Steve Jobs. He has clear vision on the company and their product when he wants to make Apple as a user-friendly product apart from being useful. This can help Apple to attract more customers because as we also must be searching for a user-friendly and easy-to-use computer, especially when we are new in technology. He also see that design and appearance are important to present Apple product. As we all know, until today, Apple has that good image for its design and function. Next, the integration of its hardware and software, and this integration are known for their stability and good performance. This approach also creates a more user-friendly experience as the hardware and software were designed and work well together, resulting in smooth interaction while using the product. This also can help Apple make improvement and great control of their product. The marketing and branding of Apple also play an important role here because this is the key showing that their brand identity is so strong from the other brands. Apple has built their own retail store known as Apple Store in many countries to give the experiences for their customers with the aesthetically pleasing design. Moreover, store layout, customer service are reinforced with the Apple's brand so that customers' money will worth it. Lastly, not to forget the innovative product from the Apple that attract people the most. The Apple II was released in April 1978, was one of the first mass-produced personal computers, Macintosh, which has graphical user interface, mouse, and other features enabling users to interact with it through windows, menu, icon. It gained popularity among creative professionals and those looking for a more intuitive computer experience due to its original design and user-friendly interface. This is the reason why Apple is so different from its competitors, as they introduced many advanced technologies but also user-friendly in early years. Why was Jobs stripped of his operation responsibilities in 1985? Jobs was stripped from his position because of the internal conflicts. It started when John Sculley, the president of PepsiCo at that time, was recruited to be the Apple CEO because the board thought that Steve Jobs was too young to be a CEO and need someone to help him at that time. Jobs and Sculley at first worked well together, but the relationship starts to go down after the disappointing launch of Macintos's, and they face challenges in terms of sales and market share. Both Jobs and Sculley has disagreement about the action that they should take for the challenges they face. Jobs suggests that they should reduce the cost of the Mac, maintaining aggressive advertisement and downplay the Apple II, which remained the company's best-selling product, but Sculley did not agree because he said that technology was not ready to support such a strategy. After some vote, the board decided to ask Jobs to step down from his position in 1985.
Next, we move on to the third question. The question is, which experience do you think had the most impact on the leader Jobs would become? His time at Next or his time at Pixar? Why? So we do think both give an impact on Jobs. What differs between both companies may be the impact that affects Jobs' life afterward. That time work for Pixar gave Jobs the most impact on his life. Pixar has remained under his ownership for quite a while. Jobs is extensively involved with Pixar as both a majority shareholder and the chairman of the company. Next, in the Pixar company, he was involved in a lot of conflict while contributing to the company. He learns how to lower his ego and respect other people's opinions. He learns to respect the boundaries in the organization and learn that not everything is going to be in his way. He has spent billions of dollars on the Pixar company. It is not that easy to turn over from the company that we have spent billions to. Based on how successful Pixar is now, Jobs' decision to give that much company is somehow the right thing to do. In our opinion, it takes high risk to gamble that much money without knowing what will happen if things turn otherwise, which might be worse than he could even imagine. Jobs experienced witnessing the downturn and uprising of Pixar company, going through all the things that can be humbling and challenging experience. Jobs witnessed this during his initial parting from Apple and Next issues. He did, however, show toughness and perseverance by continuing despite the failures and improving from them. Jobs learned from this experience the value of persisting with his goal and fighting through hardships, which eventually became a distinguishing trait of his leadership style. During his involvement time, he witnessed the success of Pixar. Pixar's success validated the vision and strategy that Jobs had when he acquired the company. It confirmed his opinions about the value of merging technology and art and the potential of computer animation as a storytelling tool. Jobs' confidence in his decision that his improved ability to identify and invest in successful businesses were reinforced by the warm reaction from audiences and the significant recognition Pixar's films received. Jobs has developed a strong emotional connection with Pixar. He became committed to the company's success after realizing the potential of what it can do and his artistic talent. The level of personal dedication to Pixar's objective and vision increases because of this emotional connection. As Pixar's largest shareholder, Jobs contributed an enormous amount of money. This investment reflected his dedication to the company's long-term development as well as his belief in its potential. Jobs' financial commitment strengthened his organizational commitment to Pixar. To summarize, we do think that Pixar was the most impactful for Steve Jobs compared to Next. All these hardships he went through, his involvement and financial backing were crucial for the uprising of Pixar, enabling the company to be the most well-known company all around the world. He deserves a raise for the sacrifices he did to ensure the company set the stage for its remarkable achievements.
Apple almost went bankrupt due to a number of factors. Firstly, in the mid-1990s, Apple faced significant challenges in the market due to Microsoft Windows 95, which was more modern and less user-friendly than its macOS operating system. This led to a decline in Apple's market share as Windows became more widely used. With so many developers concentrating on building software for Windows, Mac users have few options, which makes it challenging for Apple to draw in customers. So as a result, Apple's market share shrank as Windows 95 became more widely used. Apple struggled to compete in the mass market because Macintosh computer was perceived as specialized items, which negatively impacted the company's financial result. So additionally, perception and marketing were problematic as Microsoft's strong marketing and increased accessibility of Windows-based PC further challenged Apple in communicating its unique value to consumers. Steve Jobs returned to the company and launched revolutionary initiative to turn around Apple's financial situation. Second, in 1997, Apple's stock price dropped to its lowest in 12 years due to a massive sale of 1.5 million shares by unnamed individual. Steve Jobs was the unnamed vendor selling the shares due to his loss of faith in the Apple board's ability to implement necessary measures. So Apple was battling internal strife, a dwindling market share, and an antiquated operating system at that time. So Jobs staged a boardroom to take over to alter top management, leading to the firing of Jill Amelio as CEO. So after the boardroom takeover, Jill Amelio resigned from his position as Apple's CEO less than a week later. So after Amelio's resignation, Steve Jobs took over as Apple acting CEO. This was a crucial turning point for the business since Jobs would later spearhead Apple's remarkable revival and reimagine its future. And lastly, Apple's complex product line, including over 12 different Macintosh models and various devices, led to inefficiencies in production, marketing, and support. To address this, Apple created a 2x2 matrix for 4 quadrants, focusing on creating 4 outstanding products for each grid quadrant. This simplified the product portfolio, eliminating extraneous items and focusing on delivering exceptional products that significantly impacted the target markets. So Jobs believed that in the effectiveness of focus, allowing Apple to focus resources, expertise, and marketing efforts on developing outstanding products. So this approach resulted in one of the most condensed product portfolios among businesses in the same size bracket, focusing delivering exceptional products that significantly impact their target markets.
Now, I will continue with question number 5, which is, as a leader strategist, what did Jobs get right this time around? Steve Jobs was a visionary who led NES, Pixar and Apple to unparalleled success during his career. Let's examine the 5 ways Jobs was a leader strategist at this major company. First is turning adversities into prospect. Steve Jobs left Apple and founded NES Incorporated in 1985. NES Incorporated focused on advanced computer system for education and developed cutting-edge software and hardware. Despite initial challenges, Jobs showcased his leadership by shifting NES emphasis to software development and creating the innovative operating system NES Tab. Apple later acquired NES Incorporated, marking Jobs' return and setting the stage for his successful comeback. Second is cultivating creativity and collaboration. Steve Jobs' acquisition of Pixar Animation in Studio in 1986 was a crucial moment in his career. As a chairman, he fostered an environment of innovation and teamwork, allowing artists and animators to push the boundaries of their field. Jobs motivated the team to explore animation technology and storytelling, resulting in beloved films like Toy Story, Finding Nemo, and Incredible. His contribution to Pixar continued to inspire and shape the animation industry's art of storytelling. The third is revolutionizing multiple industries. Steve Jobs' leadership at Apple Incorporated had a profound impact on multiple industries, revolutionizing personal computing, music, smartphones, and tablets. As CEO, Jobs prioritized innovation and user experience, resulting in groundbreaking products such as the iMac, iPod, iPhone and iPad. Its visionary approach and deep understanding of consumer needs seamlessly integrate technology into daily life. With meticulous design, passion and unwavering pursuit of excellence, Jobs provide Apple with a competitive edge. The fourth is integration of design and functionality. Jobs valued design and functionality, understanding the impact on product success. He believed that exceptional design enhanced user experience, making technology accessible and enjoyable. Apple's philosophy resonates with customers who appreciate the seamless integration of hardware and software. Jobs' emphasis on design transform Apple into a company known for cutting-edge technology and satisfying user experience. This focus on design and functionality position Apple as a leader in consumer electronics. And the last is inspiring and challenging the status quo. Steve Jobs encouraged innovation and fostered a creative mindset among his team. As a leader, he inspired individuals to believe in their ability to make a global impact. Jobs believed that innovation distinguished leaders from followers, and he motivated Apple to be a market leader through groundbreaking product and service. By cultivating a corporate culture that valued thinking outside of the box, Jobs motivated his employees to challenge norms, resulting in the development of innovative offerings.
Apple's success can be attributed to its product development and Jobs' emphasis on user experience and design. With the release of the iPod in 2001, the iPhone in 2007, and the iPad in 2010, Apple's shift towards a digital hub approach was strengthened. When it was introduced in 2001, the iPod revolutionized the music industry and contributed to Apple's success. While increasing iPod sales and lowering profit margins, the iTunes Store rose to prominence as a major music reseller. With its user-friendly interface and voice-activated Siri technology, the iPhone revolutionized the smartphone market and considerably increased Apple's profit. The availability of a large section of apps in the Apple App Store was essential to iPhone's success. In comparison to rivals, Apple's pricing and manufacturing strategy produced lower costs and higher margins, while rivals like Google and Microsoft offered their own solutions. iCloud, a cloud storage service, allowed for easy synchronization between Apple devices.
Next, could also focus on Apple's global expansion as they increase the internal market, especially in China. It helped Apple experience considerable growth because China has a big potential for Apple's growth. Due to Cook's specialization in the internal business, Apple can get along well with the suppliers and all their retailers partners worldwide.
Next is financial performance. Under CEO Tim Cook and its executive team, Apple has sustained remarkable financial success since Steve Jobs' departure in 2011. The company's innovation prowess has remained strong, attracting consumers and driving revenue growth. Apple's revenue has consistently increased through the launch of a new product and the expansion of its service business. The iPhone and Apple Watch have been particularly popular, contributing to significant year-over-year revenue growth. In 2018, Apple became the first publicly traded US company to surpass a market capitalization of $1 trillion, solidifying its position as a global technology leader and delivering value to the investor.
Apple went through substantial changes and enhancement in terms of security and privacy. Apple struggled to maintain its position as the industry leader in privacy and security after Jobs left. Apple's main priorities during this time were product innovation and expanding its market share, which is why privacy and security issues were less of a priority. Apple has undergone a number of leadership changes that eventually forced a greater focus on privacy and security. When Tim Cook took over as CEO in 2011, Apple began to put privacy as a core value and advantage for its product and services. To maintain user privacy, Apple included improved encryption and data protection methods. In particular, Apple products now include secure authentication processes because of the addition of technologies like Touch ID and Face ID, which protect user data from unauthorized access. Apple has taken responsibility for user privacy rights and placed itself as a privacy representative. The business publicly declared its support for secure encryption, declined effort from the government to build backdoors, and fought in court to safeguard customers' privacy.
Lastly, in addition to the takeover of Tim Cook, the company saw a number of important developments in the developer ecosystem. Cook prioritized software and service while concentrating on preserving and growing Apple's product line. Apple continued to give the developer ecosystem top priority under Cook's direction. Next, SwiftUI, a declarative user interface framework that streamlined app development for all Apple platforms, was released by Apple in 2019. Apple kept holding its yearly worldwide developers conference to interact with developers, release new hardware and software developments, and other technical sessions. The corporation also increased the number of resources available to developers, including forums, online resources, and developer evangelism initiatives.